It's Labor Day weekend, and we just chilling today. Ain't no labor happening. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Book Vibes. Welcome to Book Vibes. If you are new here, this is the place where you read what you like, because if it vibes with you, that's what you do. Okay, y'all know. I'm in a different setting. I am lower on the floor. You can see my Amazon box that I haven't even opened yet. It doesn't have manga in it, so that's why I didn't open it. But maybe for another video. It actually has stands for my Funko Pops. But that, see, I'm already getting off task. Today, the plan is actually to have a very chill manga haul. I want to just hang out with you guys, just talk a little bit, share what I picked up this month, last month, the month of August. I want this video I want this video to be something that you can turn on when you're on your way home, or going to work, or eating dinner. Maybe you shouldn't do that while you're eating dinner, but like, I don't know, folding clothes, doing housework. You can hear me. You don't need to see me. We are just chilling today. If you are watching, get your favorite drink, put it in a cup or not, get a snack, some chips, popcorn, veggie sticks, vegetables, whatever you like to eat. I want you to get that. And I want you to come hang out with me, because this ain't the same energy. I'm not giving the same energy, because why? Let me tell you really quick. Your girl started school back again, and your girl went back to work. I work for a high school, I've said it before, and so getting back into the swing of that, woo, buddy, it has been rough. So I am thankful for this weekend, and yeah, let's just get into it. First, I think what I'm going to do is share with you guys my Japanese manga. So if you've watched before, you know that I am attempting to learn Japanese, and one of the ways that I'm doing that, or trying to practice that, is reading Japanese manga. Now, a big part of my inspiration for learning Japanese is to read manga and watch anime in Japanese. Another big reason is that Japanese manga is cheap, y'all. Like, why are we paying $20, $15, $12.99, $10.99 for volumes of manga, and it doesn't even cost that much in Japan? Why? That's a question. Somebody might know the answer. If you know the answer, go ahead and put that in the comments below, and let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it. That's what I wanted to do. I want us to interact, through in the comments. Maybe one day we can do live. So the first thing that I did pick up from Mercari, because that's where I get most of my Japanese manga from, is Mercari, because it's super duper cheap. I bought 2 volumes of manga called, let's try to say this, Urirabu. Here it is. Uirabu. I'm gonna let them say it. Uirabu. So I was close. I didn't have the inflections. There is such a thing as inflections in Japanese. I suck. Anyway, this is obviously a romance story, which is something you guys know I really I don't read, but it was cheap for both of these volumes. I believe it was $6. So that's really good. And actually in Japan, it's 429 yen. So let's do the conversion. 429 is $3.91. So I pretty much got this for under retail. Thank you, Mercari seller. You're amazing. Anyways, volume 1 and 2. So here's volume 2. If you guys know what this is about, if you read it, the English translation is "You I Love," but I really think it's "I Love You." Like, I think the direct translation is "You I Love." So I love you. We're gonna go with that. But here's that. And here's the back. And they look like they're really cute. They're probably teenagers or something. I hope it's not some weird, creepy thing that I bought. Well, actually, I do have something kind of weird and creepy, but we'll get to that. Next up, I got a manga in Japanese that I love so much in English that I had to have in Japanese. Now, this one will be a while before I actually read it because it doesn't have any footing on it. It's a seinen, so it's made for older people, and so at that time or at that age, you should be able to read a certain amount of kanji. Now let me address something. If you hear snoring in the background, if I can't get it out in like when I'm editing, it is my chihuahua. She is knocked out. Please forgive Khaleesi. She loves you. Bark, bark, love. Anyway, so I got Inuyashiki, and let me show you something really cool about this. They have the dust sheets or the dust covers, I think they are. But when you take them off, look at that. Okay, boom. Is that not cool? Let me see. I'll pull out a black one because the black ones are different. So this is volume 2. So it goes black, white, black, white. I'll show you. So here the side, the what is this called? See how tired I am? This is called the spine. The spines, they alternate in black and white. So the black versions are, let me let all this stuff fall. Here's volume 2. So they are gold, right? See how nice that is? And then boom, look at that, so cool. And here's a dust cover. I think that's so cool. And the English versions are kind of boring. So I pulled out volume, where's volume 3? Oh wait, volume 3 is right here. So volume 3, right? Did I say this was volume 2? This is not volume 2, this is actually volume 3. So I pulled out volume 3 in English. And here's the size comparison. Okay. And here's the spine. Both of the backs are just kind of boring. But I really like the size of the Japanese volume. This is probably one of my favorite pictures that I laughed so much at. Right here. That's him punch. That's the old man Inuyashiki punching the Yakuza leader. That is so funny. Look at the detail. That is just crazy. So yeah, this manga, top notch. It is in my top 5. And if you can, please pick up the volumes because right now they're running low on print. And I have not found volume 10 in English. So I don't know if I'll ever have it. So at least I have it in Japanese, right? Okay, you guys. So normally I have like some kind of order that I do things in. Not today. So if it's like super scattered, I think I did attempt to put it in some kind of order, but if it's all scattered, you know why. We're not doing labor today. We're not doing labor today, okay? So next up is All You Need Is Kill. And woo, this is not a series, but this is a one shot. Boy, let me tell you, Takeshi Obata, buddy, you are a writer because y'all, this was such a good manga, and the ending was so satisfying. So I highly recommend this. This might end up turning into like like mini reviews, but highly recommend. I also picked up Life Lessons with Urimichi Onisan. I probably said that all weird, but I saw this on Instagram. My homegirl from Washington, she is so cool, like the coolest. I wish I knew her when I lived there because we would have been hanging out. Hey girl, hey. But she was posting photos of, just some of the story, and it was just hilarious. So I was like, you know what? I need something to laugh at, and this was it. Let me see if I can find you guys a good picture. I like the art. The art is really nice. I don't want to say that it's basic, but I've seen art that looks like this before, but it's well done. It's not boring to look at. So, let's see what else I have here. I picked this up solely on the cover. The cover of number 5 by Taiyo Matsumoto is beautiful. Look at that. Just look at this, guys. So nice. Look at all the weird elements on it. I've been watching reviews on this story. I honestly still don't know what it's about, but I heard it's weird. I heard it is psychedelic. Mixed reviews. It's almost 50-50 people who love it. and you hate it. You know, you hear people say that all the time, you either love it or hate it. I think that's really the case for number 5. Apparently this was a series that came out in the early 2000s. In English it came out, and it only survived 2 volumes, and then it would just kind of disappear because it wasn't as popular, and probably because at that time they had like all the big names like Naruto, and probably Naruto is the only one I can think of right now. Anyway, you know, if you put this next to Naruto, it's not as exciting, it's not as fun. It is just super weird. Like, wait a minute, you guys are gonna trip. I never... Okay, I'm gonna show you a piece of art. Okay, so this summer I had to take an art class, and we had to make a CD cover, and that just tripped me out because I knew nothing about this manga, y'all. I promise. I hope it still looks good because I haven't looked at it since, but here is my art piece for that class. Look at this. I can't... And this actually says psychedelic at the bottom, right? So I've got my cow. I know this is a whole mess, but I've got the cow in the mountain, right? And then I've got Jupiter over here, and then all these weird trees and mushrooms. Crazy, right? Okay, now I'm gonna show you the cover of number 5. What the crap? Is that not similar, guys? That is wild. Like, look at the mountains. I'm tripping. Let me go ahead and become a manga artist. The art on the inside is not your conventional art. It's weird. Like let's take this guy for a moment who's saying ridiculous. Let's get this zoomed in. And not zoomed in, focused. Can we get this focused? Oh, you know what? This is on manual focus. What in the earth? There we go. I'm sorry if you guys I'm sorry if you guys didn't see all the other stuff. When I say I'm serious. I'm tired for real. But anyway, let's get this right. Okay, so look at this guy. Look how odd he looks, right? That's how all the art is. It's not like he was like, whatever. This is supposed to have like a psychological, or not psychological, a psychedelic vibe. The whole thing is gonna be psychedelic. Look at this. That line, and just, I'm interested in seeing how I like this. All right, so the next one, y'all, I was trying this time with this next volume that I'm about to bring up to go on an adventure with more mature things. You know, I've already read that island one, DFI. I've already read that. That was different. It was more funny. So I was like, maybe I'll pick something up a little more adult. And yeah, so I picked up Shiori's Diary. This is not for children. This is not for faint of heart. This is softcore. This was softcore. This is softcore. And that's all I got for you. If you like that type of thing, Shiori's Diary is for you, boo. So I've been seeing this manga everywhere, and I'm not sure what it's about. This is actually going to be a theme throughout this entire haul, because like I said, I bought some things that I wanted, and I just bought some things that are completely out of my comfort zone. That kind of was my goal for August. And it's Bite Maker. I bought volumes 1 and 2. It says The King's Omega. And it says, in this Omega-verse tale about love, lust, and the power of attraction. So this is me experimenting again, seeing if I can find something a little mature to read. However, this says older teen, 17 plus, so it might not be that mature for me. I hope it's somewhere in between Shiori's Diary and Sweat and Soap, because this Shiori's Diary, Once again, softcore. Going with the theme of being out of my comfort zone, I bought the Apothecary Diaries. This was cute. I actually really enjoy this. You know what it reminds me of? This, like the storytelling style. It reminds me of Something's Wrong with Us. I don't think this is a josei yet. It's teen, so it's probably a shoujo. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I still have a hard time determining what the difference is. I thought a lot of these romance books that I was reading were shoujos or joseis, and they happen to be seinen, so that is confusing. So this next series is one that you guys are probably like, really? She got that? Yes, I did, because the theme of August was get out of your comfort zone. You want to read different things, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this one, I don't condone the nature of the relationship. Everyone who's read it said it's not that bad. Just like After the Rain, y'all, it was not that bad. It was an age gap, but it was not inappropriate in my opinion at all. So hopefully this one isn't either. If it's R. Kelly level, I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming for y'all. But I wanted to try volume 1. Couldn't find it for a long time, and finally found it. Living Room Matsunaga-san. Basically, it's about a girl whose parents went somewhere and she had to stay for school. You know, read this. After her parents leave to care for her ailing grandmother, high schooler Miko Sonata moves into her uncle's boarding house. There she meets its rather unusual residents, including the oldest of the bunch, the grumpy mother hen Matsunaga-san. The oldest. Now this dude is the oldest. With the help of her housemates, Miko begins to adjust her new life away from her parents. And then blah blah blah. She's still a young girl at heart, especially when she finds herself falling for Matsunaga-san. So basically it's a crush on a guy that she lives in the same house with, which can be kind of creepy. Since I couldn't find volume 1 for a long time, I just picked up volumes 1 through 6. So here's volume 2. Okay. 3. And I hope I'm not grossed out by this, because I enjoyed After the Rain. I thought it was so cute. So I hope there's some kind of innocence to this, and it's just a girl crush, and that Matsunaga-san is not doing anything weird or just if it gets R. Kelly, y'all, I'm coming for every single one of y'all on Instagram that told me that it was nice and innocent. I'm coming for you. Alright, so next up I have Die Dark. Oh, battery's about to die. I'll be right back. Alright, so I know the camera has moved, and you guys, the battery died, so that's just what we're working with, okay? We're just working with that. So next I want to show you guys, I picked up Die Dark. This was so hard to find, volume 1, and I was regretting not getting it when it first came out because you couldn't find it anywhere. Anyway, but Mr. Book Vibes went to Barnes & Noble to pick up something else for me, and he was like showing me all the manga that they had, and I saw this and I said, get them. So I have Die Dark volumes 1 and 2. The reason why I bought Die Dark is because, one, I wanted to read Dorohedoro. That's what's called, Dorohedoro, but it's just so long, and I'm not in the mood to try to find and search out newer series. Like, everything is just selling out. Like, everybody's on this manga trend. Mind you, I have jumped on the trend too, but I am serious about this. Anyways, so since Dorohedoro was so great, I figured, it's a new series, I might as well collect while it's going. Anyways, so I heard so many great things about Dorohedoro, and so I had to get this, and the art looks so cool to me. It is, from what I hear, a dark comedy, and so I am really interested in looking forward to reading this. They're really heavy too, guys. It's so weird. I don't know if it's the quality of the paper or what it is, but it's a solid manga, and this one has what, like 200 pages. So we shall see. So next up is a series that I got purely just like Die Dark off the fact that I wanted to read another series by the mangaka. That series is Maggie, however you say it. I say Maggie. And this one is Orient by Shinobu Otaka. I thought Maggie looked interesting. Once again, too long, so I said might as well pick up a newer series, that way I can collect as they come out. And I think it looks good. I have not read a synopsis. I am actually trying not to read too many synopses if it looks good on the cover, and you guys know I'm a cover buyer, right? I mean, these are beautiful. Look at this one. Volume 3 is beautiful. I know the camera moved again, but my brother called and I talked to him, and then I moved the camera again. Let's move on. So I took a poll on Instagram, and it was between Hell's Paradise and Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man won, not by much. But y'all, when I went to go look for Chainsaw Man, I could not find Chainsaw Man anywhere. All they had were the later volumes, and I couldn't get a handle on too many earlier volumes. So I went with Hell's Paradise because I found volume 1 of Hell's Paradise. So I got volumes 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of Hell's Paradise. Cannot find 2 and 3, but I will, if I decide to read it earlier, then I'll probably get it digitally just so I can like blast through them. But I think these covers are the best, and I was always so attracted to this first one. It is a ninja story, I believe. Vicious assassins, blah blah blah, death sentence, immortal, heaven and hell. Those are the key words in this series. But you know, these covers are so pretty. I think these covers are just as pretty as the Tokyo Ghoul covers. They're not like too cartoony. They're very realistic, you know. And that's one reason why I was really attracted to Tokyo Ghoul, because the covers are just very artsy. Like, it looks like watercolors. Like they took watercolor paint and then made it into manga covers. So look at this one. This one is sexy. Just sexy. So if you read Hell's Paradise, please let me know, because I want to talk to somebody about it. You know how you have series that you can't talk to nobody about because nobody's read them? That's what I want to do. So if you guys see anything that I'm reading or anything that I picked up and you're like, oh, I have that and I haven't read that yet, let's buddy read. Bruh, I'm down for that. Like, I would like to do that. Like, people are always talking about, I'm buddy reading with so-and-so and I buddy read. And I'm like, I want to buddy read with somebody. So you'll see where I did a little bit of organization, because these next few series are grouped in by mangaka, because I picked up like a few volumes from the same mangaka. Anyway, so first up is Shuzo Oshimi. Shuzo Oshimi did Blood on the Tracks, he did Inside Mari, he did Happiness, and he did Shino Can't Say Her Name. I've heard tons of mixed reviews about this one. A lot of people hate it and a lot of people love it. Just like number 5, I've never seen an in-between where someone's like, oh, it was okay, like it's worth the read. It was like, oh, that's stupid, or oh, it was really good. Someone even said that it's similar to Inside Mari, but with like more of a severe issue. And you know, Shuzo Oshimi does like a lot of psychological stuff. Y'all know Blood on the Tracks, and y'all know how crazy Inside Mari is if you've read it. So I'm thinking it's probably more along that line. His art is typical him. Like, a lot of his characters look the same. So if you've read any of his series before, you'll recognize his art. Next up. Next up, Flowers of Evil. Woo, buddy. Woo, ride. This is the craziest. I thought Blood on the Tracks was crazy. I thought Inside Mari was crazy. I told y'all I wasn't bringing too much energy, but I can't hold back with this one. This is beyond me. Beyond me. So I bought volume 1 because I want to try it out. I was like, I don't know if I like it. Yeah. Immediately picked up the rest. So I got the omnibuses of what is this called? Flowers of Evil. I can't even think. And y'all, I still don't understand what's going on. All I know is one of the girls is crazy.
They're all crazy. The kids are crazy. The boy, he started out really smart and innocent, like he loved books, like he was in love with books, and he talked about them all the time. His friends were getting sick of him, and some ton of bits happened to this poor guy. And he was encountered by this girl, Nakamura. Crazy. She's psychotic. Okay, this is volume 4. And then he had a crush on another girl. So Nakamura ends up just starting to like manipulate this young man, this really nice young man, because of the event that happened. Then the girl he liked was involved, and then she was obsessed with him. So now it's like a fight between these two. Just mental illness.
It's an extravaganza of confusion and well, whoa, there's no other word. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Shuzo Oshimi, you are one crazy guy. Something's going on with you. He's not like around my age too, so I'm like, guy, what happened in your life that made you write these psychotic manga so well? Please tell me. You need help. Let's have a cup of coffee together one day, Shuzo Oshimi. Let's hang out, all right? I'll be your friend, man. I'll be your friend. Per usual, guys, I'm always gonna pick up something by Junji Ito, and I only have one book by Junji Ito. And let me tell you, I'm sad. I'm sad because I scratched it, but it's Censor, and this is his newest drop, and I'm reading it. This wasn't like a binge read because this is confusing. I have no idea what's going on. It's weird. Ito Sensei, you know I love you. You're my guy, but what? Like, this is almost on Ramina level. Ramina, I didn't get it. I'm going to read Ramina again. I'm going to try again, but the art is beautiful. Let's look at some art. Let's see. Okay. See, I don't know what Ito Sensei has going on, but here's some art. Okay. I also picked up something because Dustin got it, and if he had it, I had to have it because it was too cool. And I got a Uzumaki plushie, and it's so cute, and its head is cute, and it's originally $26.90, and I would not have bought it if it wasn't on sale because $26.90 is a lot for this. This thing it does nothing, but I'm lying. I would have bought it. It's Junji Ito. Anything Junji Ito, I'll buy. I also bought some pants, but I have them on, so I'm not going to show you that. So these next few volumes I got only because they were in color. And so the first of those is The Girl with the Senpaku Eyes. Now Amazon usually does really well with my books, but they really peed me off this time. I was so sad. Look at that. Look at that. That doesn't make no sense, y'all. Like, look at the bottom of my volume. The bend, and then look at the side. Ridiculous. I can't get it in focus. Anyway, it's ridiculous. It's sad. But anyway, I decided to go ahead and keep it because I'm not about to trade it in, but it's in full color. So I thought that was cool. So I got volume 1 and 2. And this one came really well. So I'm happy with that. And the next one is Happy Kanako's Killer Life. And I read this one. It's corny. It's corny, but it has potential. They have things like all these little puns. Let me read you a pun because I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, you're making me angry with these dumb puns. She said,
of course I can't find any.
It says, what the hawk? And there's a hawk behind her. There's tons of animal puns in here. Okay. Here we go again. Oh wait, here we go. Here we foxin'. I'm laughing, but I hate it. Here we foxin' go. I picked up Zom 100 Volume 3. You guys already know how much I like Zom 100. It's just getting better and better. The story is funny. I have no complaints. I really enjoyed this volume. Picked up Sweat and Soap Volume 8. Also picked up Boo Period Volume 4. Boo Period is Boo Period. You guys know I am enjoying it. I love Boo Period. I have not read Volume 4 yet, but I read up to Volume 3, and I think I have maybe I'll read this tonight. I don't know. I am happy to have completed Vagabond. I found Volume 7 of Vagabond, and now I have the full set of what's available. I just have to shift some things around and put it in there. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. We'll just put it right up here. I picked up Volume 3 of Asadora. Story is just getting better. Classic or a sour where you think you have things figured out, and then there's a twist, there's a turn, and you never really know what's going on. You could try to figure it out, but you never know what's going on until the end. You never really know. So classic Urasawa, just like Shuzo Oshimi, if you've read any Urasawa, you will recognize his art. So next up, I have the singles Volume 1 through 4 of 20th Century Boys. Okay, and the reason why I have these is because I needed 3 and 4 so that I can read the entire series. Volume 2 of the Omnibus, the Perfect Edition, you can't find it anywhere right now, and I wanted to be able to read the series. So what happened was I bought these 3 as a bulk on Mercari, and it was like $28, and I'm like, that's kind of a great deal. Let me go ahead and grab it. So Volume 2 is a library copy, which I really don't care because I have the Perfect Edition for this one, and Volume 3, and then I bought Volume 4 separately, and they're all in really good condition. Look, there's like no yellowing. Like, I was really surprised at what the condition was on these. So this month I finished 20th Century Boys. Yes, I read the whole series. I binged the mess out of 20th Century Boys, and I loved it so much that I had to get everyone else's favorite, which is Monster. So like 20th Century Boys, I had to pick up some single volumes because some of the Perfect Editions are like super hard to find. So I got volumes 1 and 2 and 9 and 10 in the single editions. These are secondhand. They were owned by one person. You see they're yellowing, but they're in good she took care of her books, y'all. Like, these look so good. And these are first editions, so they came out in 2006, and it's only been in one person's hands, and I'm cool with that. The next one is Volume 9 and 10, which coincide with Volume 5, which is another Perfect Edition of Monster that is super duper hard to find. This is an ex-library copy, but this copy was I forgot what it said on the paper, but it said like, this is a taste of what we have, so you can take it home. So somebody went and grabbed this and took it home, and they were the owner, and so it wasn't passing through like tons of hands. And I don't have a problem if it was passing through tons of hands, but if it could be from one owner, I feel better about the condition of it when I'm buying it offline. So it looks really good. I had to clean it off, and I think I did a pretty good job cleaning off the library stickers. There's no sticky parts. It is very like smooth. So the only thing that indicates that it's a library copy is the top right here. And the next one I got, now this blew me away because I thought that this was used, but it came to me and it was in plastic, brand new, first edition, Volume 10. And I was like, I don't want to open this because it's new, and that's kind of hard to find. I got it for $23, y'all, so that is really good. Now, of course, it's above retail, but they're out of print. So $23 for a new copy of Volume 10 Monster, I think that's an excellent deal. Some people might be like, no, it's not, girl, you crazy. Well, look, I wanted to read it, okay? So for the Perfect Editions, I have Volume 2, 3, 4, no 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I have not been able to find Perfect Edition 9, and I have not been able to find the single volumes that coincide with that. And HBO Manga, man, she just got volume 9 because somebody was looking out for her. So here's my here's my plea to action. My plead to action, or plead, whatever. Please help me. I'm begging you. My beg of action. I don't know. If you guys see volume 9 of the Perfect Edition of Monster, please look out for your girl. Inbox me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and let me know if you guys like view it anywhere, and we will figure out a way to get it to me. I really, really need it. Please, please, please. Last but not least, I have Berserk Volume 8. And I mean, what more can I say about it? Y'all know this is a Berserk by Kentaro Miura. Rest in peace, my guy. Just a great story. I love the art. I love this version. There's not much else I can say about that. So thank you guys for joining me. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry if I bored you to death. I told y'all from the beginning that this was going to be the most chill, like laid back, just no labor during this Labor Day weekend was had. I did not do it. It's just... Anyway, let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how your week was. If you just went back to work because you work in education, let me know how that adjustment is going. If you're in school, whether it's university, high school, middle school, whatever, let me know how you're adjusting. Let's talk about it, you guys, because I know we are all struggling, bro. Like, it's like, ugh. And if you picked up anything that I picked up, by the way, this is Pinky's flying in front of me. Let me know, and maybe we can buddy read. That'd be so cool. Or if you have suggestions, I've been looking at y'all suggestions. A lot of y'all are suggesting things that are not even in stock, so I have not had a chance to pick any of it up yet, but I will. I have a list. But let me know what you're reading. Anything. Just say hello. Say what's up. And with that, peace out.